Hello, and today is going to be the last episode of Frogger. The things we've added for this last time go around is to draw the lives at the bottom right, and as well as the addition of the high score at the top and the wave information at the bottom. As you can see, the player, as they die, they lose their little frogs in the bottom right. And when that's all done, we get to present the game over, so you can restart. The high score was saved for the next round, and everything gets reset. So let's get into it. So at the bottom here we have I've added the countdown. We've added it to the screen, so when we actually enter back into or restart the room, we're going to recreate the countdown so it initially starts the game. And we've modified the game object. We no longer create the countdown here, because what we've done is make the game object persistent. And that way it doesn't start up and call this set the globals again and reset all that information, which contains the highest score. So in the global section, what we've done is add the high score information into the globals. Now on the reset, what we're doing is we're just doing a reset, and then that will wind up recreating that countdown object for the countdown at the beginning. We reset all the scores and all the lives, and let's set it back to 1, and then that'll allow us to play again. For drawing all the scores and the life in the bottom right, we've modified the game object and added information into this draw event. And the draw event has we set the information for the text. Our countdown text is just a really generic countdown text with a small size. Draw in the upper left. So we're always going to reference the object in the upper left. We're going to draw the score, and in the middle section, so we're taking the width times half, move it over a little bit to the right, and what we're going to do is keep it from the same height at the top, and we're going to draw the high score. And this is that global score that doesn't get reset between restarts. The wave information in the bottom left, we're keeping the X the same, and going all the way down to the height of it down to the bottom, and drawing the wave information and the speed. This information is what we use to calculate the speed when we spawn every time, just to make them go a little bit faster back here in the spawn event. So this is the beginning multiplier that we have, so we're just going to keep track of that, and that way we can just display to the player. We could move this up into the step event, and that way we wouldn't have to calculate it every time, so that'd be a little more efficient way to do it. So if we're in the game over state, what we're going to do is go ahead and draw the game over just with the R restart option. And then in the bottom right, we're going to draw from the right to the left. We're going to add each of the different life sprites. And what that is just a little 8x8 little object like the frog. The player themselves, what we've done is, not in the create event, in the step event, we've gone down here and added something for every hop once we get to keep track of the max, because we had already added the max value in here. So in the max value we'll increase the score if we get past the current max value, and that way we just keep iterating through it. And then once the player gets to the end and they get recreated, this will be reset back to 0. Trying to find the home object. I can find. Yeah, back here with the home object, when we hit the player, the other thing for the score was we added the score up here, and that then increased the score. I think the original one is once you get to all five players, you could add the score there. That would be another option. So you have different options of how you want to set the score. But that's how I've implemented the scoring for the game. Now, I'm not going to go into how to create the snakes or the little frog on top. I'm going to wrap it up here for the game. If you want to see more retro remakes, go ahead and click the subscribe button and then just comment what you might want to see as a game in the future, and we'll start working on that. So like there, he's dying if he's on that, opens the mouth. But this is the little Frogger. It took 6 episodes, not too long. It just gives you something to be able to create in a short period of time. And until next time, good luck coding.